Brand new Jayco J-Flight Elite Model 32BHDS just came in here at Haylett Auto and RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Something new to this season is the addition of the Elite package. That's a bundled series of upgrades that I'll kind of try to touch on as we go through here. But long story short, there's a J-Flight, and then there's the Elite, which is what we're looking at here. It's going to have upgraded cabinetry, a skylight in the kitchen, a bunch of things not found on the traditional base model J-Flight. It's sort of the difference between buying a car that's an LS versus the LT. This is the one with the power windows, locks, doors, driver's seat, all that stuff. While I'm standing here, a couple things to mention on a J-Flight, what you can expect. This is the #1 selling travel trailer in North America since 2005 and has never lost that record. Continues to hold that to this day, and that margin grew last year. We've outfitted this very nicely. We've got this little bracket here denotes a bumper-mounted RVQ outdoor grill, which is conveniently located right next to your full outdoor kitchen. What's nice about this is you have a little 2-burner stove top here, perfect for side dishes, things like that. We have a big prep space here on the countertop, and you notice they included a power outlet. It's perfect for blenders, one of those little microwaves, anything like that. This year, J-Flight has updated to LED lighting throughout, which is a very nice feature. You notice that there are overhead doors. They hold themselves open with these struts, and they are metallic struts, not plastic. The plastic ones will, not if but when, they will bend and fail and break. My favorite part of the outdoor kitchen, however, is Dad's medicine cabinet. This is a very nice way to help keep traffic out of your RV. And actually, that's one of my favorite parts of this floor plan in general, is this second door right here goes straight to the bathroom. And if you're a little bit new to RVing, you think, well, that's kind of goofy. But the #1 and 2 reasons kids are in and out of an RV, well, people in general, but especially kids, they're in and out of the RV for the bathroom and the refrigerator. And you have both of those basically outside of the RV so that they don't have to track dirt through your whole coach. The upgraded power awning on this includes something you won't find elsewhere. If you look right up under here, you can see these little yellow diodes. Those are LED elements. This has a lighted patio awning, but the patio lighting is actually basically mounted against the side of the trailer and sheds indirect light via your awning across your campsite. What that means in English is that you're going to have a nice bright campsite at night that doesn't have lights that blind you, whereas, the awnings that have the lights in the tube, they stare right back at your face and you're going to end up squinting and blinded the whole time, or you'll bother your neighbors. This won't do that. The colors that we're looking at here, this is called coffee. However, double check the unit you're looking at to make sure that it's outfitted in the color scheme you're looking for. I typically will shoot one video to show you the way these are laid out, to talk to you about the qualities that make J-Flight great, because every RV is built for different reasons. So I like to share with you the reasons that people buy a J-Flight versus something else. But I want you to understand that if you look at, say, well, the pictures in the video look different. Well, the pictures are more likely accurate, and this is really here for informational purposes. But notice the windows in the sides of the slide open. That's something that most travel trailers in this class don't match, so you can't get cross ventilation. And again, if you've never owned an RV, you don't understand how often you are going to use that. I don't just sell these things and talk about them, I camp in them myself. The sofa here pops out into a trifold memory foam sleeper sofa. I actually probably have a follow-up video after this explaining how that works. I have a similar one for Jayco's U-dinettes, but in short, let me kind of just demonstrate for you. If I crawl under here, this middle bench section is actually a floating bench. It's a floating ottoman with its own little storage chest underneath. It's perfect for kids' toys, things like that. You can pull it out here and actually gain more sitting space, or you can sort of close that off like a pack and play. There's a lot of different uses to it. Couple of things we're going to look at in the Elite package here. First of all, the hardwood upper cabinet doors versus just panel inserts. These doors are going to get the most use. You're going to be in and out of this door. And when I was a kid, I didn't close the door nicely. I put my hand on here and I went, I slammed the thing. Well, this door is absolutely made to perform, made to last, made to hold up to a beating. And if you look inside of here, one of the things I put these videos together to show you is you can see how this is pocket screwed. Let me try to get some light on here. There you go. You can see how there's screws in this piece of wood. Oops, I zoomed in. Oops. Zoomed in right here. Screws that will go down into this board from this board. So you don't have glue. You don't have staples holding together your cabinetry. You have real cabinet construction. Elite package, you're going to get an updated or an upgraded kitchen sprayer, something a little more residential in nature. You're going to see a lot of stuff like that in the Elite package. Standard in all J flights is an 8 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer versus a 6. In English, this means 30% more cold storage, and in short, what it means is this extra space is not found in a traditional RV fridge and freezer. We like to upgrade our master air conditioner here to a 15,000 BTU instead of a 13.5 in just about every J flight we can get our hands on. And what that means to you, again, is 50% more cooling power. 50% more cooling power. And it's like 150 bucks. It's a no-brainer. Now, it also has this cool little vent system here, these little fins. When you open them, the way you see it here, it'll drop all your cold air here in the living room. So you can cool this off while the kids are, you know, kind of fussy from the drive. And then you can shut it, and this will push all the cold air back through your central system. Moving back to the bunkhouse. This is really the calling card of this floor plan is the second slide out in the bunkhouse. And I have these cushions arranged in the cube futon a couple different ways to show you. You can flip them both open like this and have like a king bed down here. You can have a gigantic sleeping space if you want. Or you can flip them up like this and have sort of a sofa, and during the day flip the overhead bunk up like that. And you notice there's two struts, not one, holding this up. And as long as we're talking about Jayco's bunks, they hold 50 to 30% more than standard bunks found in travel trailers. They hold 300 pounds rated. They could probably hold more, but they like to underrate things for, you know, just liability purposes. I don't think I blame them. You notice too, a lot of manufacturers have ladders. Jayco builds bigger, thicker ladders, safer for your kids with more sitting space. The bunk on this side is oversized. This is larger. And Jayco's bunk mats are 50% thicker than just about anything else out there. Plus, they use plywood everywhere. Roof, floor, under your bunks. That's why their stuff has twice the warranty, lasts longer, is stronger. It means it might be a pound heavier. But if the stuff is a pound lighter, you should ask yourself why. Where does that weight savings come from? A lot of times it could be they're just using thinner, weaker material. Couple more quick points and I'll wrap this up here. Little things. I like little things in these Jaycos. Shoe garage down here. If you've ever had a bunkhouse, you're going to know that all the shoes end up in a big, ugly pile by the door. And when you're walking in with that platter full of burgers and hot dogs and you trip on the shoes and they go everywhere, no one's happy. So stupid things like this eliminate that potential, and they give you just an easy, out-of-the-way place that costs you no more money. And it's such a handy feature. The big flat screen TV will be included with this. We simply asked Jayco to ship them loose so that you are the first people to touch them when they go home. And this year we have upgraded to the DVD or the Bluetooth enabled DVD stereos. All you have to do, you wirelessly sync your smartphone, whatever you have, Android, Apple, Windows Phone, doesn't matter. It'll sync up to this thing via Bluetooth. Whatever music you decide to play on your phone, you can play wirelessly through your speaker systems. It's very, very cool stuff. There's so much more I could talk. I could spend a half hour in here, and I'd drain my camera battery doing it on just about every trailer. So if you'd like to learn more about this one, give us a call. 800-256-5196. Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you very much, and happy camping, everybody.